been a moment since I did a moto vlog, and that's because of the weather. Kept me away from doing that. But I'm out here today. It's a nice day out here. I hope my voice is coming through good. So I woke up this morning. I was a little sick, felt under the weather, so I didn't get out of the bed till afternoon sometime. Then I got out and I checked out the solar eclipse. Watched that. Then decided to take my bike out for a spin. It's about 70 degrees out here today. Haven't had a nice day like this up here in Michigan in a while. But we got one now. Yeah, boy. Cool Ride Esquire wants to ride. Got Hornet out here riding. For those of you that don't know, Hornet is my 2023 Street Glide Special. And he is Prospect Gold and blacked out wherever I can black him out. We out riding, enjoying this wonderful day. So yeah, I just came to talk to y'all a little bit. You know, one or two things I want to talk to you about. We'll see. But the solar eclipse, how many of y'all sat outside and watched that today? So let me know what y'all thought down in the comments. I enjoyed it. I started watching it probably around about 2 o'clock. I had the appropriate glasses on to do it, and that's key. You don't want to damage your vision, you know, to see it. You know, some people think that they can look up at it with their shades, but no, that's not the case. You don't want to do that. Your shades, it doesn't even come close. The protection doesn't even come close to what you need. Yeah, I bought a pair of those glasses for me, my wife, and kids. So about 5 pair of them I bought, where everybody can see it no matter where they was at. But yeah, so yeah, I set out in the driveway and I watched it, you know, like about 2 something up till about 20 minutes to 4. Up here in Michigan, we got about what part of Michigan? I guess it depends on where you're at, but up here where I live, we got about 97% blockage. Down by Detroit, in that area, some spots they got 100% blockage. But even with 97%, you still want to wear your glasses. The sun looks sort of like a fingernail, you know, a golden fingernail. That's what it looked like. It was a nice sight. Even with 97% blockage, I mean, it was still light outside because the sun is so bright, but it was darker. It felt like the evening time, like the sun was going down. And it temporarily got colder out here because the sun was blocked. And as the moon passed, it started to get a lot more warmer. It warmed back up, because it was warm to begin with anyway, but the sun made it cool, the moon made it cool down for a little bit. But I enjoyed it. They said the next one that'll be visible here in the United States won't be for another 20 years. So hopefully you got to see it. I know we had one here back in 2017, one in the United States. That's about, what, 7 years ago? But I didn't get to see it because up here in my neck of the woods, it was so cloudy, it was impossible for me to see it anyway. So I didn't get to see it. But boy, I made sure I saw this one. I tried to take pictures of it with my cell phone, but that sun is too bright. I mean, you can't really see the crescent. That crescent shape when the moon starts to block the sun, you really can't see it. All you see is a bright dot in the sky. That looked pretty nice, you know, to see it with the shades. And it's something how far technology has came that, you know, we can predict this stuff. I mean, it doesn't sneak up on us like, you know, back before we had technology. You know, all of a sudden, something happens to block the sun. It gets dark and it probably freaks most people out down here. But now, you know, we know what it is, and we can actually predict when they come so we can prepare to see it. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, don't forget, you know, down in the comments, tell me what you guys thought about the solar eclipse. Did you see it? All right, so hey, one more thing I wanted to talk about before I let you guys go, because I think, you know, I done rode this bike a few times since I had it back on this 180 fat front tire, and I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about what I think about it at this point. But up here, I'm gonna turn this corner first because I am riding, so I want to stay focused, you know. All right, here we go. I ripped around that corner. So this 180 front fat tire, what do I think? I know when first off, it started off visual. Man, this thing looks awesome. It looks good. Man, I can't say anything negative about the way it looks. And that's why I wanted it. Because that stock tire that come on this thing is so skinny looking. It bothered me so bad. So I had to replace it. When I heard about this 180 front tire, I wanted one. Didn't get it right away because I didn't want to wait, you know, during the summertime for them to go ahead, order it, replace it. They also got a paint match, the new fender, and I mean it takes time, and the riding season is so short. So what I did was I had it done over the winter time when I got a lot of other stuff done. So I wasn't all anxious and calling the dealership every other week, you know. They knocked it out during the winter time. And man, I remember when I first saw it, I came up here and laid eyes on it when they got it done. And it looked so mean, tough. It made the bike look thicker and wider. It's a pretty sight. So far as, you know, aesthetics, man, I cannot complain. It looks good. It looks awesome. And I don't think you will regret having it on here as far as looks. Now, I'm gonna put a stop sign here. I gotta make a turn. So we talked about aesthetic looks, and with aesthetics, I give it a 10. But I love it. I mean, the way it looks, they paint match the fender. It wraps around, it's like a wraparound fender. And I'll post some photos up too. Let's talk about some practicality. How does this dang thing actually feel? Well, when I first took off from the dealership, it's a big difference. Man, it's going to change your ride. And it's going to take some getting used to. Because it's a fatter tire, it hugs the road a lot better. You can feel it. It grips the heck out that road. Makes you feel more embedded and more solid. What did I think about that? In the beginning, this took me off guard, so it took some getting used to. And the dealership is probably about a doorstep to doorstep. It's about an hour away from my house, and that's about including a 30-minute expressway ride. So when I hopped on the expressway, man, it was do or die. And this thing felt different from what it felt like when I dropped it off. But now today I'm used to it. You got to get used to, like up here, I'm doing some twisties up here, hopefully you can see it. But when I first got it, I had to get back used to counter steering. You know, but now I'm okay. But you're gonna have to get back used to counter steering because that front tire feels a lot more grippier. And you'll get used to it. And once I got used to it, I liked it better. The handling, I like it. It's just you have to get used to it, like I said. But it won't take you long, because as long as you keep riding. Another thing that's practically that's good about this thing for practical purposes, I mean, in these roads, you have grooves in these roads. Anybody that rides a motorcycle know what a groove will do to you if you hit it perfectly. You know, it will take over your front tire. Yeah, a groove will take over your front tire and hold you in that groove, and then you gotta try to pop out of it. But it's a scary feeling, especially if you're a new rider. It's like, what the heck? What's going on? You got you stuck in there and everything. But with this 180 front fat tire, man, grooves are pretty much a thing of the past. You don't have to worry about it. I mean, if you hit a giant groove, you know, that's something different. But just the regular size grooves they used to, you know, take over your front tire, you don't got to worry about it. You don't even feel them. That's another plus about this tire. It's like a little small car tire, man, and it'll just roll right over that groove and won't take over your front fat tire, or your front tire. All right, coming to a stop sign here. I don't know if he was supposed to go like that, but that's why you gotta watch out for other people. But yeah, buddy, that's that 180 front fat tire. What do I think about it? Well, I already told you I love the way it looked. And I told you about the practicality of it and what you got to get used to. But in the end, you'll get used to it. And I wouldn't trade it back for a regular tire for nothing. So I'm going to give this a 10. All the way around. If you get the opportunity to switch your front stock tire to a 180 fat tire, I would suggest doing it. They also got the 180 front fat tire comes in different sizes too. I think I got like a 19-inch on here, but you can get a 21-inch fat tire too. You know, it's whatever you want. But anyway, I'm done with that discussion. A couple things I wanted to talk about today was the solar eclipse. You know, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the solar eclipse. And also, you know, if you got a 180 front fat tire, tell me what your thoughts are. You know, or if you got questions that I didn't, you know, answer because you're thinking about getting one, you know, drop a, you know, a remark or question down in the comments, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. But I also want to tell you, where did I get my kit? I got a whole kit. The 180 front tire kit came with the fender and everything. Native Bagger. That's what you want to check out. Native Bagger. You Google that and it'll pop up. They sell these kits. And what I had was Harley Davidson to order the kit from Native Bagger, so that it went straight to the Harley Davidson dealership, and they took care of all that with installation and everything. But Native Bagger is it. They even got a group on Facebook if you want to, you know, join that group and check out a bunch of different front fat tires from Native Bagger too. But anyway, that's enough with this for today. I'm gonna go ahead and finish riding and enjoy this ride. With that being said, Cool Ride Esquire is out. Hornet is out. Till next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace. Ride safe.